Welcome, divine architects of New Earth. You are the creators of New Earth's reality. You create as you speak, as you envision the life that you want to live, and you entangle that vision and the words and the thoughts with positive emotions, the heart and mind coherence. When you entangle that with your dreams, your desires, you create, you attract, you magnetize the reality that you want to live in. You are in such a way the creators of 5D Earth. It's not somewhere we need to go, it's something that we anchor into this reality. So you are the record keepers, you are spiritual warriors or light bringers, light bearers. So you are the ones who you have been waiting for. And I am your humble guide for today. My prayer is that this video finds you in a perfect setting, in a perfect and optimal condition, so you can receive this message, which is for your highest and greatest good. I pray for your inspiration, for your liberation, for your healing. And I ask, so I left the Buddha's head today shut off, not because it's day time, and maybe let's try this way today. So I ask always the same question, and I encourage you to ask yourself that question too. During you meditate on these questions. Who am I? What am I doing here? And where am I going? So who, please Holy Spirit, guide my hand and these cards and tell me, for whom do I read today? Tell me the challenge they're facing at this moment. And tell me the solution, the way out from this challenge. Tell me the advice. Tell me what is the advice from Spirit. Justice. What do you want? Justice. Justice is obvious, straightforward. The heart and the feather. Is your heart lighter than the feather of truth, of justice? Have you been righteous? And this is fundamental in this reading today, which speaks of the importance of truth and truth speaking and acting in just way. We're gonna pull a rune stone of the day. Please, Odin, tell me what is the rune of the day. This rune is Manas or Dagas. The rune Dagas represents day and the light of consciousness, the central point around where is toroidal field around the axis. This infinity symbol is created when your Merkaba is rotating. So cross rotating Merkabahs, which is star tetrahedron, generates this Merkabah, generates this donut-shaped field. Okay, and this is your electromagnetic, which we know as electromagnetic field in science, in physics. Let's see what. Okay, we have 5 of Cups, which speaks of emotional dissatisfaction, so emotional disappointments, the cups spilled, the chances, the relationships, your emotions being hurt, your feelings being hurt, and the dark robe represents your grief, sadness. This is not in major energy, but the shift is obvious, the shift is needed, and the grieving is okay. It's okay to feel sorry, feel sad about things that happen to you or others. Yeah, the challenge here represents in this backstabbing. This speaks of hurt, of swords in the back, represents being hurt by someone's actions directly, not your own, someone else. So number 10, this is closed cycle, finished. This is the end of this suffering, and you're experiencing this pain and disappointment. And the challenge here seems to me in getting through this, which is, I'm sorry if you are experiencing these pains and hurts, and I will gonna say that this too will pass, and allow this grief, this pain to be felt fully, not to be suppressed. Allow this to be expressed. Express. Crying is perfectly okay. I cry every 2 or 3 days just to release this pains. Sometimes we don't even know why there is this bubbling up here, but we need to express that, or let it go through us, not fill us with that, not cram our energetics. So that's the only way, is to let those feelings overwhelm you. They can kill you, so let them overwhelm, let them wash over you, and feel them once, and you'll be done. If you don't feel them, don't see with open eyes what happened to you, that trauma will be stuck in you, and you will be have to move through therapies, or you will need to work on that to release it. But at the moment when it's happening, you can allow it to be. I know it's difficult, and I pray for you. The idea, the message from Spirit here: the moon is the emotional self, the emotional, intuitive side. The water, the cups, represents emotions that move the flow. The idea here is to leave them as a trophy is behind. Leave them behind and move on. Do not look at them. Do not. You see the correlation here? The same, the mountains, the village, the ground. So these are your cups. Next step is arranging them as if they are acknowledged, seen, fully confirmed, and accepted as your disappointments, your pains, and moving along with your cane to the over the river and on through your life. So very simple message, very difficult to do. Dagas represents day. This is the toroidal vortex I'm speaking of. And the day rune is a process that takes place at the edges of extremes. As the day and the darkness merge in the twilight and beacons of that tide, the morning and evening stars shine into the realm of Midgard, which is the earth realm. It is thus a sign of light of consciousness born by Odin Vili V, the triad, Nordic triad, Odin Vili V, creator gods, mankind by their gift. Nagas is the Odinic paradox, the sudden realization that the perceived opposites are aspects of the third idea that contains them both. This is the mystery of hyper-consciousness central to Odinic cult, the Odinic cult of consciousness. In the light of the room, the pathways between extremes are seen clearly. An Odinian does not seek the mystery of Dagas at the center, but rather at the extreme borders. This is simultaneous bidirectional will that is almost unique to Germanic magical lore. So yeah, you are in these extremes, you're being shown these extremes by you chose this for sure. This is, if it's difficult to overcome, you chose it, this difficulty, so you can up level using gamer um, language gamers. You use this for up leveling. So there is a meaning in this. A soul chooses to experience pain and hurt and suffering and so on and so forth. So it can expand one's understanding of the range of emotional, feeling. The pendulum goes this way and returns that way. How much you go this way, it returns that way. So if you're in this emotional range, you're not experiencing much. But if the soul chooses to go more, it can experience more joy next time. And so your emotional awareness, emotional intelligence is broadened, and you can now experience more and choose more and feel more. The amount, the circumference of your emotional, physical intelligence and physical feeling intelligence and feeling emotional range is broader and wider. So if you meet someone who has this kind of emotional awareness, you'll know you have a broader awareness, and you can help them by showing them how you overcame this. And remember that a soul never chooses something that a physical incarnated being cannot overcome. So yeah, if you can take anything from this, it's this. You chose this disappointment, this pains and sufferings, this hurt and backstabbing and pains, so you can overcome your nature and become and create a wider range, wider bubble of your emotional range, emotional degree of understanding, and such a soul grows. That's the only way you learn from mistakes, from pains, growth. That's how the soul grows. This is a school. The earth is a school for this. And I'm here for you. I send you my heartfelt love and compassion. And I hope to see you next time.